Scott, no goals at half time. You said you gave the players a bit of a roasting last week during the break against Flint Town United. Was it the same response this time?
No, they were decent first half. They were energetic. We moved it okay. We were in good areas of the pitch, but obviously with a back five, you have to move the ball quickly, otherwise they'll just stand there. They were deep, so we couldn't force balls in. But all our message was at half time, keep going. You know, I've just gone in there at half time and said 0-0. Don't panic, don't get worried about 0-0 the longer the game goes on, because ideally we don't mind that, because we've worn them down. There's a back five there, and there's two centre forwards that are pressing all night long. The midfielder trying to nick balls and close us down, so they can't do that all game. We're going to get in somewhere. So it was just a matter of patience at half time, and things will come. We'll get chances, and then it's just up to you to take them.
And just 3 minutes into the second half, it was the perfect start to that period.
Yeah, and it's must have knocked the stuffing out of them then, obviously, because they've got to come out, they've got to open gaps up, they've got to work even more to try and get a goal, knowing full well that we'll probably have chances as well, and that was the case with Dino there sneaking in on the blind side of a back pass from one of their players.
And when it's 1-0, if there is a second goal, it's always going to be crucial. Yep. It fell to the New Saints. That was the comfortable cushion.
That's right, and at 2-0 it gives you a little bit more breathing space, and that's when we made the changes there. But yeah, credit to them. We've played against them before in a back five, and they beat us 2-1. So we've learned from those lessons, and we make sure that if we do play against a back five, we know exactly how we're going to line up and not change too much of our play and how we set up. But I think it's just being clinical. You get those chances, you get the pullbacks and set plays, and the rest will take care of itself. Certainly possession-wise, it will anyway.
And you made a brave decision. Greg Draper scored 5 on Saturday. He was on the bench. Dean Ebby came in, but you were vindicated because he was the one that scored the 2 goals.
Yeah, Dean was always going to come in tonight. It was not a matter of if Greg got 5, 10, 15. It wasn't that matter. It was Greg was coming in Saturday. Dean was coming back in tonight. The team was already thought of in the head, just like the team is already sort of near enough done for Saturday. It's one of those things. We have to look at the opposition. Greg did brilliant Saturday, so did a few of the other lads. It's not as if it's just you're coming out now for a rest or whatever. I planned that team, and that's the way I went.
And the perfect start to the season continues. 5 wins from 5 games, 21 goals scored, none conceded.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing. When you get on a roll like that where you don't concede goals, it leads you into the next game. And no one wants to be the one that makes the mistake. No one wants to be the one that gives the ball away and they've scored today. The longer that stays with us, that clean sheets, that's fantastic. And I can't remember the last time we had 5 clean sheets in a row. I really can't. It'll take me and you a while to look back and see how far that goes back.
And finally, we go again on Saturday on the road at Pennybont. But there is a Friday night stayover. That will help the team in terms of preparation.
Yeah, it will. And just said there, Pennybont had a 4-0 win tonight. Very good side. Second season into the Welsh Premier. They're finding their feet. I mean, they were very good last season, but this season they've added a few. They've added some energy to their midfield, and they're looking very good at the moment.